Hey there Libra, welcome to your weekly tarot reading. This one is for October 23rd to the 29th, so let's jump in and see what's on the cards for you. Before I do though, if you wouldn't mind hitting the like button, and please do think about leaving me a comment or hitting the subscribe button. It's all engagement based, so that would really make the big difference. And also by subscribing to the channel, you let me know that you enjoy the content and you'll be notified when I do post new readings. If you'd like a personal reading at any time, the first link down below will pop you over to my website. You can check out what I offer. I've got a freebie, a free Learn Tarot quick guide if you'd like to get started interpreting the cards for yourself. That is linked below, as is my more immersive paid offering for learning tarot called The Initiation. That is an immersive online course where you will learn a full foundation in tarot as well as my professional signature reading process. And that will get you started if you really want to read spreads, do full readings for yourself, family and friends, and hey, maybe even transition into paid readings if you are called to do so. There's also my karmic community, aka my free email newsletter, linked below, and my Instagram account where I'm really active and interactive with daily content. But please do look for the blue ticked verified account. It's my only one and always will be. Okay, Libra, getting started. I'm going to choose you an oracle card here, and I have You Are Good Enough. Full moon in Virgo. Okay, I'm going to get another one, but that can really mean, look, you are good enough. You can meet the expectations of the situation, of this person. So own yourself, back yourself, and step into your full value. Now, this is so interesting. A fiery climax approaches, because I just pulled this for Gemini, and I know that there's often a lot of correlation between the Libra and Gemini readings on my channel. So maybe you have placements in one of those, significant placement in Gemini as well. You might be dealing with a Gemini. So full moon in Aries, a fiery climax approaches. Maybe something's coming to a head here. It feels a little bit, tower energy where, maybe things are coming to a head so that you can make a decision here. Do you want to stay here or do you want to transition away from it? We had the very powerful solar eclipse recently, which may have shifted a lot for you. It may have illuminated truths. It's a powerful time of change at the moment. All right, let's get you a major arcana. So I've got just the 22 big themes of the tarot. And Libra, for you, I am pulling the universe. It's the very last of the major arcana cards, and it really talks about a grand cyclic completion, like the end of an era. Like this might be a 10 or 20 year career or marriage relationship, living in a certain location that is coming to a climax, right? You're good enough. You deserve more than, how things are at the moment in this current situation. So the universe says that you've learned spiritually what you need to from this, and it's a card of victory in moving through to your next significant cycle. So you're a little bit in the transition, sliding doors phase, and with vulnerability we move forward into a new chapter. So I'm feeling completion energies here, yeah, big time. So Libra, and I mean, this is your season as well, like the sun is in your sign, let's not forget, and happy birthday if it's your birthday. Maybe this is your best birthday gift to yourself, as challenging as it is. And it's often around the time of our birthday that we get reflective and we go, well, next year's going to be different. By my next birthday, I'm going to be out of this situation. And I think maybe that is what we have here. The sun in your sign is giving you the power and energy to take action. I'll pull you 4 cards from the Rider-Waite, Libra. We'll clarify as we read. So I've got the Virgo energy of the Knight of Pentacles in your situation. I've got 4 of Wands in your challenge. The World again. That's your advice. Wow. Okay. This is big. Oh, and the sun, gorgeous energy in the outcome. Future is bright. That is the most positive card in the tarot deck, so they say. Okay, situation is the Knight of Pentacles, okay, and that is now coming through with the Magician. You are good enough. You are an alchemist. You are in control and creating your future in this now moment with the steps that you take in this situation. So the Knight of Pentacles says it's time to move forward, okay? You know the cycle is coming to completion here, and I think you can feel that. Now, I also feel that you need a plan in place, that this is not something that you can just go, okay, I'm out and step out the door, that you're going to need some ducks in a row here. Now, for some of you, if this is a live-in relationship, you're going to need to solve money, finance, accommodation, situation here. If this is in work career, you might need to wait until you've secured something new before you can take the leap. But at least by being prepared and putting a plan in place, Libra, you know that it's only a matter of time and that you are moving closer to that end goal here. So the Magician, you're in control, and it's going to be through your action that you are able to complete this cycle. Now, the challenge is the Four of Wands, and that is because the situation right now provides a level of stability, security, and safety for you. Now, that might be a false sense of safety, or it might be, like I said, because you have, money and home, maybe even Page of Pentacles, child involved here. So we have to be mindful, in those situations. But, again, we can't always sacrifice our own happiness, because of that security. So maybe it's going to be a matter of timing with the Knight of Pentacles, and you are being asked to be patient for a little bit longer. But I also feel that you're being prepared for the Ace of Pentacles here, a solid, stable, new beginning. I see the Knight holding the Ace of Pentacles. The Page of Pentacles is always the precursor to the Ace. And yeah, there is a bit of a preparational process to happen, but you are getting there. You're being asked to now make that plan. If you're seeing 1111 Libra, this is your reading, and there is like a divine sweet spot or a portal of change right now in your birthday season that is opening up for you. So the advice is the World. And let's not forget that the world comes after judgment. We complete the cycle by making a powerful judgment call, then taking the prepared action of the Knight of Pentacles, and that is how we end up at that positive future that we can see coming there. So your advice, Three of Swords and the World. I do think that there is a severing of ties here, Libra. Like I said, you might be leaving a long-term relationship that just simply, isn't in alignment for you anymore, unfortunately. You might be leaving behind a career, industry, or company that you've worked for. And there is a little bit of a heavy-hearted energy with the Three of Swords, some sadness, some disappointment. But the exciting thing about the Three of Swords being number 3, the number of the Empress in the Major Arcana, it's also a creation energy. Through release, loss, we do have the opportunity to rebirth and recreate. And that's very much what I see in the world. Somebody who is stepping into that new phase powerfully, vulnerably, with all the lessons learned of the past situation, but now turning over a new leaf, a new page, and things are looking very bright indeed in that new situation. So the Sun is a card of healing. It is a card of rebirth. It is a card of a bright, aligned future for you. Oh, and it comes through with the Two of Cups and the Sun again at the bottom of the deck. Wow. Okay. So I feel that there is a new partnership, whether that's partnering with a new employer or a new romantic partner for you in the future. So although you might have this feeling of, I don't want to be on my own here, you won't be for very long. You are good enough. You are the Magician. You will make that happen. Sometimes we need to trust our intuition though and take the leap of faith when we feel that the cycle is completing. But don't forget to work your plan, your practical plan, and get things in, your ducks in a row, or align your stars so that you can be really the one that's coming out ultimately on top here. If you came to this reading with a question that you really wanted a yes or no answer to, the answer is yes with the Sun energy. It is the green light to move ahead, and it tells you that in the future things will come into balance and into harmony for you, but it feels like that is in your next cycle and you're being encouraged to close this one out. And I think that by taking the steps that we've discussed here, you can actually avoid the fiery climax of the Tower, where sometimes, you know, we ignore the signs for an amount of time, and then the universe will bring in the Tower to move us when we won't move ourselves. But I always say we can consciously dismantle the Tower when we feel it is time to complete the cycle. And the Knight of Pentacles is here to help you by encouraging you to make a prepared, you know, stable plan before you do leap into your next cycle. So Libra, that's what I have for you. I hope this resonated. I will leave the reading here. If you'd like a personal reading or healing, do follow the first link down below, and don't forget to like, share, comment, hit subscribe on your way out. I'd be very grateful for that. I will see you back here very soon for your next reading. Sending love and magic. Bye for now.